Just a quick note before I start my first two color section. I did the same thing when I finished my three color section as I did with the four color section, which is I wound everything around my starting peg, then I separated out the two colors that I'm going to use in this next section, and then the two colors that I'm not using in this section, I wound around a spare peg and even hung them on some of my art so they would stay up and out of the way until I'm ready for them again. So now I can start section whatever, section 4, and this is the first of my two color sections. It turns out there's 5 of them in the middle part of this color sequence. So I'm going to do the first 3, and then I'm going to stop and secure everything on my chain, by which I mean I will tie off the starting end. I will put choke ties every 18 inches or so. I will secure the cross. And again, this is where my strategy of, sorry about that, that is not where I wanted the camera to be showing. My strategy of using my counting thread as instead a section thread is going to help me keep track, because when I wind the next warp chain, I'm only going to have two color sections, and they need to show up in the middle of the warp on my loom, not on the ends. So, and I know from sad experience that I'm likely to forget. But when I see, oh, here's the section of cherry, here's a section where I can see 4 colors, here's a section where I can see 3 colors, and then there will be 3 sections where I see 2 colors on this chain, I'll know, okay, I need to start so that the cherry is on the selvage side of my warp on the loom. And uh, now I've done the chain with 3 section, two color, 3 two color sections, as opposed to the one with two color sections. So if this all sounds really complicated, I swear to you, it is way better than getting to the loom maybe a week after I've wound these warp chains and going, wait, what did I do? How did I do this? Where do I start? Because I've been there before, and it's not a very fun place. What I always say is middle age is about learning to manage your memory loss. And because I lose track so easily when I'm counting and trying to sort things, every little trick I do, like this, like using what should be a counting thread, evenly dividing my warp chain into sections, into numerical sections, using it this way as a color section thread is just going to save me a lot of grief when I get to the loom and I start threading my heddles and going, wait, what did I do? Every little trick you can find to prevent mistakes or recover from them quickly is worth doing.